All right.
Yes.
Are you feeling a little sick, bro?
No, but I may have a sneeze.
You may have the sniffles. Does Clarky have the sniffles?
It's like one of the best lines in the whole episode.
You don't. You
Isn't
think
that what
so?
everybody lives for? Is just to hear Erica talk, which by the way, so I was scoping out the competitors and sure enough, she happened to be on that show. And yeah, she was on it
On.
this week. Nope,
Oh,
don't
you
even
mean
say
on?
yep.
Oh,
No,
okay,
no, no,
gotcha.
no, 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 dude. Competitors, losers. She was
Right.
on that loser ass show,
Right.
and she actually said something that was really great, and it was the throw that she made to knock Clark into the dunk tank was
Uh huh.
actually her throwing.
Oh, she actually was throwing the football.
She actually threw that and hit it, which makes her like a million times hotter. Like it
e-
just she was only like so, but that actually may have set her into the category of, you know what? I think we could talk. Maybe we could talk. But
yeah,
that's it right now.
and it even makes it more wholesome. Because remember, she goes and rubs Clark's head, and they have that little moment, and then Chloe looks in jealousy.
Yes, I did, which is funny to me because even though I don't have Jimmy in this spoiler, I do want to say I felt like Clark was like jealous, like being around Chloe. Like he was just weird. This man, you know how last year I kept saying, Joseph, I'm looking for love. I think Clark is looking for love.
I think well, he had a tough year, man. So,
I know.
he needs some love.
Who's giving it, mom? No.
Barely.
Chloe? No.
She's got under interest now.
The
She's
the
grown
psy-
up.
the psychos over at the Luther Mansion? No.
Uh, Lionel's weirdo. Lex is out of his mind
And
because he's
Lois
dating someone who's homeless.
and
And we get
Lois
proof of
keeps
that
getting.
in this episode.
Listen, I was gonna try to skip over that right now because I'm not gonna give you your full credit until it plays out. But just know, I'm gonna give you credit today because Jesus Christ, it even starts in the first 5 6. But I'm not gonna jump. I'm not gonna jump.
Nah,
Just gonna.
no, nah, don't do that.
I'm
Hey,
just
dude,
gonna.
we
I,
we we do get a nice little surprise. Like I said, when I first watched it, and then I let you know, I was like, oh shit. I was like, first watch, I was like, damn, I didn't expect this to happen so soon.
yeah, well, thank God you told me so then we could do the episode prior. Yeah, sorry, nobody expected that. Surprise, Oliver Chronicles. Who asked? Nobody.
No, no one asked. No one asked. And if you want it, obviously, like we said last time, if you want to watch, you go ahead and watch it, but it's awful. It looks bad.
The effects still hold up though.
But yeah, Toy Story, Oliver Queen Chronicles, we're coming hot off of. We got Sneeze right now. Episode 2 of season 6 of Smallville. And as you guessed it, whoa, what does sneeze mean? What's the title mean? Well, you know that little itch in your nose you get, and sometimes you just go, achoo? Well, that's the sneeze, all right? So we are the two nerdy idiots back again to host the Somebody Save Me podcast, our little brainchild. We are going to go ahead and review Sneeze. We already talked about a few things here. Someone's homeless, sort of like verified homeless. We got some crazy people. Clark is sick, and
Joseph, so last episode 1, which is, by the way, I think I said it was Smallville, Lana, the True Hero Story, part 6 of the series, part 2. I'm thinking that this is Smallville, Lana the Hero, Part 7, Series 2, Episode 2, because I have back to back episodes of what's going on.
we
What
got
are
to
they
spread
trying?
awareness for the homeless people, dude.
No, 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 no. See, the homeless people never turned into action stars. I don't remember that happening. Maybe you can refresh my mind.
mm, you got me, dude. Kristen's one of a kind. Kristen's one of a kind
Oh,
with Lana.
wait, hold on. Wasn't Hancock homeless?
Yeah, but he was already technically a hero beforehand.
That's true, but nobody knew that. I thought that nobody in that town knew that. Oh, wait, no, he was just a douche.
Yeah, he was a douche, but he was already super powered, and he would
So,
save people in a reckless way. But I mean, he was hero.
so you're saying that he would be better than Lana?
Um, absolutely, absolutely, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, look, listen, man.
Wait, before you go on, I gotta say, last episode, sorry about my titles for it. See, it takes me forever to get to my point because I
Zod.
have to list out the title. No, the Smallville Lana episode and her whole part. But with last episode, I said we already have a nominee for the worst plan I've ever seen. This week, we already have a nominee and probably the winner for biggest pervert.
Yeah, we introduced the pervert category about, within the past two seasons, and man, it's getting worse. And I told you this, dude, as we get older, and more progressing more in the show, the people are getting older and the sexual elements of the show start to rise, bro. And we will get more sexual as we continue.
This isn't sexual stuff. This is like Law and Order SVU. You're going down because what are you doing? Also,
It's sexual. He's jerking it.
okay, so on accident,
Yeah, it's just for security purposes. This is how I live. What do you mean?
don't spoil the secret shows.
Dude. Dude, it's unreal. It's unreal. Yeah. This is the show, guys. Y'all thought we were the two nerdy perverts. No, it's the show that's doing this to us, okay?
Well, the show is making us worse, which is why we are getting so perverty. Not only that, though, I also have to say, Joseph, everything in this episode with Clark, I absolutely love. I think is
Yeah.
fantastic, even with his friendship with Chloe. I think
I was about to say
every
his scenes with Chloe, even Chloe's parts, those were all great. I think
yes
I didn't mind any of those at all.
twist at the end, absolutely amazing. You even said it, a conversation between two people that I never expected to have already, even though
Oh,
we just
dude.
said Oliver Chronicles, so I think everyone knows. We're gonna have Oliver.
Who's Oliver?
What? Oliver Queen.
Oliver fucking Queen of Queen Industries? Of Queen Industries. Technically, we haven't heard or seen anything of him since the very first episode when Lionel was in that helicopter with Lex and he has the paper and the Queen thing is on the headline. And I think it was about the boat or something
I
like that.
Yes, it was because it was to say that
Lost at
they're
sea. I think they were lost
yes,
at sea. Mm-hmm.
that was when it was crashing, which I do enjoy. I just wanted to say that these parts are great, and that's half the episode. The other half is filled with two morons. And our villain, I'm sorry, everyone out there, if you're a fan of this person, I think he was in selective classes that he didn't choose. And there was only certain ways for him to graduate because he may have been just in a different area of the school away from everybody else. This person is ridiculous, I should say.
The villain is very much a throwaway villain, but it's very cool how it progresses because then you figure out who hired the henchmen, pretty much, or whatever, which is
That
pretty sick.
I love the ending. I love the twist ending, especially what happens. I just didn't like a specific person that was a
Yeah,
villain.
yeah. The real villain of the story. Come on, dude. You already know who it is. It's Lana. Okay.
I'm trying to get away from half the episode. Remember, this is Lanaville. This is where Lana is the main character. They are wanting us to know Clark's not the hero in this, everyone.
He never
Clark,
was.
he's the side character.
I'm telling you,
Who
man. Lana wished for Clark to rain down with the rocks and kill everyone in the town, especially her parents. So
so
Martha
that
wanted a kid. Lana said, "I will give you that happily."
so that
And
she
then
can rule them
now,
all.
yeah, and I'm gonna rule everyone with all of my problems of abandonment and loneliness and homelessness.
The whole town suffering.
The whole town, yeah, yeah. No, I used to question how everyone knew Lana Lang, and I was like, I know now. I now know why everyone knows her. Because she was the orphan homeless child that ended up running a coffee shop and somehow learned Taekwondo
And now where is she, dude?
in the
She's sitting
mansion.
up in the mansion.
Dude, she finessed it, bro. This is literally Lana is the definition of fake it till you make it.
It's
All right, but
but yeah, no. We can get into it because don't worry, it's gonna be coming up soon. I know everyone's really looking forward to these scenes. I
yeah,
mean,
everyone loves Lana Lang.
half is really good though. Half is really solid. New power? Hello?
Fuck yeah, dude. And apparently the new power was talked about all the way back in season 4 and they had a concept of calling the episode Cold, but we had Cool back in season 1 and then I think they wanted to get away. They actually said they wanted to steer away from Arctic breath. They wanted to steer away from that instead of just they wanted it to be just super breath.
You know what? I don't really care either way because it was a nice little twist that I was not expecting. Thank God that we got something like this. I have been waiting for the breath. If he's not going to fly, give me the breath.
Yeah, dude, give me some type of win, bro.
Yeah.
So, how
Blow my
dare you break
sails.
wind before me?
I didn't know it was your turn.
But yes, we are going to get started again. This is episode 2 of season 6, Sneeze, New Power, Great Clark moments. Lana sucks as usual. We're going to start. Somebody save me, podcast.
Achoo.
Achoo. All right, dude. We are starting off the aftermath of Dark Thursday is what we're calling it. And I believe you mentioned it last time too.
Remember how I told you it was September? That's how we
Yes.
know this
Yes.
episode.
Yeah. It's like that one joke Daniel Tosh said one time. He's like, you know what? We don't give Osama bin Laden enough credit. How about, ever since that day, we now remember September is 9.
Yeah, otherwise we would probably have to count.
Yeah, he was like, remember you went to January, February, March, April, May.
No, some people are celebrate Hitler's birthday, dude.
Oh, damn, you're right. Damn, 420, bro. No. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, we are starting off on the aftermath, the Dark Thursday. We're seeing news, headline news going on. Experts predicted recovery from the whole Dark Thursday aftermath would have taken years to like rebuild and get, but apparently remarkable recovery. The rubble's been cleared out, everyone's been good. And now we know why, is because Clark comes in, and this is the first time I have seen this man sweat.
You know what? This is a guy who is really lonely right now. Then he is needing to go to clean up the city because of something that, by the way, is truly not his fault at all. So I don't even know why he's blaming himself that much. But like you said, him coming in just sweating, he looks exhausted. And we're not the only ones that know this. Mom knows this too.
Yeah, and it's like we're already questioning, like, dude, I don't think I've ever seen you tired unless you were human at the time. You know what I mean? Like you were stripped of your powers or whatever. And I kind of get why he's blaming himself, because Clark does mention, like, if I just did exactly what Jarrell told me for
Kill
once,
X.
I would just be fine. I would be fine and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I get it. I get it, Clark. You're beating yourself up. I'd probably beat myself up too. I'd be like, damn, you know what? I can't kill Lex. I'm going to kill Zod because I'm going to kill Brainiac. He's the main fucking problem. Oh, but guess what? I didn't know he was going to unleash Zod. Oh, damn.
So with Clark still thinking that he had something to do with this, Zod is something entirely separate where sure he didn't listen to Jarrell. I get that. But I mean, Jarrell didn't tell me there was a warning label on it that said, hey, if you do this, that's the only thing. Like, you're going to be screwed and you're going to be freeing Zod after all. Nobody told Clark this. And yet now Clark is feeling once again another weight on his shoulders for
Mm-hmm.
something to blame himself for. These tests from Jarrell, I've said it from the beginning, they're just to break Clark. They are not to help him grow. They're here to break the man. And at this point, he's feeling the heat. He's sick.
Yeah, Jarrell also even said it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna help him anymore. Enough tests. He's out on his own destiny now.
I did want to say this before we continue the scene because I hate this part where she recognizes that Clark is sick. She then says, "Oh, is everything okay?" Clark says, "It's fine. I have chores to do." Is Martha not helping out with the chores?
Dude, she's the mom. She belongs in the kitchen.
Is she even making food? I don't see breakfast on the table like I used to. Where's the spread, Joseph?
I don't know. Maybe she takes care of the house and he does everything that's like labor, hard labor.
Yeah, she's a senator now and having phone sex with Lionel, so she can't do anything. I'm tired.
Whoa, dude,
Oh
stop,
yeah.
dude. She's
What you
having
want me?
phone fortress sex with Jarrell, okay?
No,
Stop.
he's gone from Lionel forever.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, so I definitely am with you there because I don't know what Martha's
Yeah.
doing, but then again, what Clark ends up doing as his chores, which we'll see in a second, is like, okay, Martha can't do that.
She can feed the cows. All right. She can do something with the feed with the tractor that they have. Clark fixed it, right? But Martha
Clark
can't.
literally
She's in her
looks like
robe.
he's
She's in her robe, dude. Where's the meal? Where's anything? She had nothing ready for him.
it's a nice
Where are
robe.
the muffins, Martha?
Also, never saw her wear a robe when John was around. Am I tripping?
Thank No, you're not tripping. You want to know why? Because she wasn't feeling sexy.
Yeah, like what the hell? Where's
Guess what
that
makes her
robe
feel
from, Martha?
sexy?
Where's that robe from? But yeah, so
You
again,
know where it
Clark
is.
Clark is like, Mom, really, I'm fine. He looked like he was about to pass out mid combo like twice. And then he goes out to the barn. He's stuffing nails into the staircase to rebuild it with his thumb. And then now Clark is having the craziest reaction, which looks like a normal sneeze to us, but he's reacting like, holy shit, what is about to happen? Like, what is happening right now in my nose? He sneezes. He just blew down the whole fucking barn door.
Hey Joseph, before we go on to your favorite scene, and don't worry, you can have it. I
Good.
do want to I do want to just say I never thought super breath whenever I was watching this until Chloe tells him. I really thought, oh man, does that come from his nose? So he does have a powerful sneeze. That makes sense. I never was given.
Really?
I swear to God. Now maybe I was under the influence of something, but I never got it until Chloe said tried. And I said, dude, she's a genius.
I'm really trying to think of like the first time when I watched this episode and I was like, I may have had the same reaction as like, holy shit, powerful sneeze. He's Superman. It makes sense,
That should I should have
But
sent
then
her that
like,
impression.
yeah. And then so as we get to this scene after the barn door gets blown off, we have Lois jogging, looking good. Let me tell you.
Oh
My
my
God.
Lord, this is what you wanted to talk about? I thought it was something important.
Oh, you mean how she's running? Or was she
Yeah,
jamming out? Or is that how
she,
she runs?
she was jamming out.
All right. Whatever you
I would
say,
be
dude.
ready to bury her, but she was just jamming out. Because I do
What is
have a
she doing?
question for
Banging the
you.
drums as she's running, dude?
Joseph, why is she wearing that outfit and why is she where she is at right now, aka the Kent house, in order to do her jog?
She's running back. She went down the road, probably jogged for a hot second, and came back
Why is she dressed like that?
because she's hot,
Put something on, all right?
dude.
I
Okay,
don't
who
want to
are
see
you?
it. I thought you were more than just tits and ass.
Wow, dude. What are you, General Lane, huh? Oh, it's my little low. You need to cover up, low.
That's my low. You better not say that. By the way, I hate loosey goosey.
So yeah, the barn door or part of it ends up smashing right onto like the field right next to Lois as she's jogging. She gets freaked out, looks at it, it's like, what the hell? And so obviously she's gonna question that. Assume you're gonna question that. Yeah, why wouldn't you? So yeah, it just goes to show Clark has some nostrils on him.
I really think that that's what it was. He just maybe it was like a booger that knocked down the door. By the way, I looked up no fun facts here for this episode, so you're gonna have to tell me everything.
There's really not many, to be honest. Except
Oh,
actually, there's a news reporter on that TV on the news TV or whatever when they showed that earlier of Dark Thursday. A news reporter named Genevieve Sparling is heard of, and apparently that person, Genevieve Sparling, had worked in the Smallville office for several years and wrote one of the episodes this season.
oh, that's so she was an intern.
She was a writer's assistant. So I don't know
Oh,
if that's an intern or not.
that counts as intern. There's no way writers have. Oh my God, the writer stole what she had, and that's why some parts were good, and when she left for vacation, some parts were bad. We're gonna have to hire you full time. Damn it.
There was another fun fact as well. Actually, it said Superman had a similar Kryptonian flu in the Lois and Clark episode. Home is where the hurt is.
Never seen it. I can't help you with that one.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
was that. But yeah, you could play it, dude.
I was just gonna
Um,
say. In the next scene, what we have is Lex and Lana now driving down the street together. It looks like there is a suitcase in the back of his car. Not only that, we do just have to remind ourselves before I go on with the scene, just remember Toy Story, because this is why Lex is acting a little paranoid, in my opinion, as I was watching the scene. With Lana, though, I do want to mention the way she is dressed. It looks like that she is now trying to become the First Lady, aka the Princess of Lex Luthor. And what I've said before is that she always needs a man because she always becomes that man's personality. She doesn't have a personality for herself. Like Joseph has said, she is homeless. So she has to attach herself to somebody,
right.
become the identity they want her to be.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Taylor's exactly right. She thinks she's the first lady. She's in this car with Lex. Lex is looking in his rearview mirror, seeing a black Range Rover. Looks like it's tailing him, like pretty much trying to be on his ass. Lex looks paranoid. Obviously, he keeps looking back, and Lana's thinking like, "Oh, Lex, you must have a problem with this. I mean, if you don't want me to move in, I don't need to." It's like, no, it's cool. The Range Rover disappears. He's like, "No, you're fine. We'll be fine." And then he does mention, you're like, "Wow, for someone moving into the mansion, you sure do pack light." Yeah, I saw one suitcase back there, man. You know what that means? She only
She's
has a couple outfits. She says, "Yeah, I don't really have much." Yeah, I know. You know why? Because you're homeless and you found rags over the couple years. You
hey,
probably stole some of Chloe's clothes in the dorm.
Joseph, in my opinion, she actually threw out her clothes so she could seem poor. So then Lex will buy her things. That's how I'm looking at this, where her luggage, him making a comment of it, you know what she said in the back of her mind? Got him. That means she's getting a new wardrobe. She already knows.
I think she
I
already has
have
a closet full, waiting for her at the mansion.
I already have my proof as we go to the next scene, actually after this scene. Let's go to the Kent house.
So yeah, we go back to the barn, and Clark has his little thermometer in his side of his mouth, and Martha's like, "It's like I don't get it." It's like, "Well, you don't have a fever?" It's like and Clark's just thinking like, "I'm just thinking this is like a common cold. I just feel like I have like a runny nose or something, and just the itch in my throat a little bit." And so they're
Martha
trying to just,
reminds him, you've
yeah,
never had this before.
yeah. I don't even think you've ever had the sniffles, Clark. And he's like, "You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe you caught something in the Phantom Zone while you were there, since you were stripped of your powers. Maybe you caught something that's there. Your immune system was out of whack and you caught something." And then Clark saying on top of that, "I overexerted myself because he's been cleaning up the entire city for like a week."
I'm actually going to believe Martha on this one. I took
No, no,
Martha.
it's actually confirmed.
Oh, it
Actually,
is?
in the companion, yeah, they come. So when they, how they do the little brief like synopsis or summary of the
Yeah.
show of
Yeah.
the episode, it literally starts with a virus caught in the Phantom Zone combined with overexertion from his work rebuilding Metropolis leaves Clark with a major case of the sniffles.
So it is a little bit of both, but he was able to get something because he was inside the Phantom Zone. That's cool. I like that a
It
lot.
is very cool actually
Yeah.
because it makes perfect sense. It
Yeah.
makes perfect sense.
He
So
probably got something from that guy. that was trying to
Namek.
stab. Yeah, one band, one sound.
I don't know, man. What was her name? Kyra?
Who did he get it from? Who do you think he got sick from?
Dude, she stabbed him, so I
Sharon
don't
Blood.
know. Yeah. What's her name, Kyra? What the fuck was her name?
It's Hyla.
Raya. Sorry, Raya.
Raya, yes.
The dragon.
Ra-
I gotta remember.
Raya the Last Dragon. Why do we
Yeah.
forget?
So Lois comes in, interrupting the convo, and she's like, "You'll never guess what just happened to me." And obviously, we know she's going to talk about. She just talks about a barn door just came falling out of the clear blue sky, and like while I'm jogging, I'm like, "How does that happen?" And so Martha and Clark are freaking out. They're like, "Oh shit." Yeah, maybe it fell. Maybe it fell out of a plane, Lois. What?
Wait, what are you? You are sick because that was bad.
Yeah, I would literally, if I was Lois, I'd be like, "Are you dumb? Like, why would a barn door come from an airplane, Clark?"
Who's carrying around a barn door that looks like it was ripped off?
Yeah. And then now, after noticing Clark's condition, Lois is like, "Uh-oh, does Clarky have the sniffles?"
Ooh, Clark was burned. He even looks and Mom's laughing. What the fuck?
Yeah, she's like, "It's just a little cold." He's like, "Well, you know what? Cayenne pepper and some honey, perfect remedy. You'll sneeze a lot probably, but after that, you'll feel so much better." And they're like, "No, no, 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 please, no, 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 no." Martha's trying to like, we're out of
We don't
cayenne,
have
dude.
any. Lois is like, Martha, you really don't cook anymore. Spins the spice rack, notices, here's the cayenne pepper. She
No, if I
now
was,
looks.
yeah, if I was Lois though, I'd be like, "Oh, so you do have dementia." Oh wait, I see this full jar of cayenne, Mrs. Kent. Did you forget you went grocery shopping, huh?
She's looking at Clark. Clark, it's happening again. She's forgetting things.
Clark, I don't want to blame anyone for the plane ride like a couple weeks ago, but
I took a nap. All right. And I woke up.
and we were like in Indonesia, dude. But yeah, so we're right at
That's
the
8 hours away, Clark. Do you understand how long this flight was?
Yeah, so we're at the window as Lois is preparing the concoction. She's noticing, holy shit, what the hell happened to your barn door? It's ripped off its hinges.
What barn door? What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're like, it's like, how in the world does that happen? It's like, you got me, Lois. I just saw that. I'm seeing that just like you.
Why don't you tell me, Lois, since you got all the answers?
Okay, so yeah, off to the next scene.
Wicked burn. Lois
Yeah,
back there.
yeah, totally got his ass.
Dude, totally got him.
So yeah, we now are proceeding to the Luther mansion. Lex is
Wait,
now.
hold on. What notebook? Here we go.
Oh my god, dude. I hate you so much. Lex comes in here, and we already get introduced to some random light-skinned man here.
Whoa.
He's got a gun.
Whoa, what are you saying right now?
But no, he's got a good caramel color, bro. Okay. But yeah, Lex comes in. He's like, "What the hell am I paying you for?" He's like, "You're supposed to let me know who's following me." So apparently, Lex is aware that he's being followed. He's paranoid. Again, this is coming off of the whole thing since Dark Thursday and the Toy Story that we went over. So,
Well, and Lex even says here, oh, yeah, I know somebody who's following me. His bodyguard. Oh, yeah, that black sedan. Yeah, this plate matches another that's located at this and this
Fifth and
location.
Hayworth, dude.
I knew you would know. I was setting you up.
Edge City plates.
Oh, what does that mean?
We're going to Edge City, bro.
So now with Lex hearing this, saying, "Why are you still here?" The bodyguard realizes, "Oh yeah, I got to do my job. I'm on my way."
He's like, "Oh wait, yeah, I'm on my way." Lex is like,
"What are you doing here?"
"I want this taken care of by any means necessary. Do you understand?"
Huh?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, First Lady comes in, Lana.
All right, Joseph, have you ever seen this outfit before? Question
No.
one.
It's like a mix of political and her Chinese era.
Question two. Who bought her this outfit?
Dude, I'm telling you, she has a wardrobe already in there. It's like in Fifth Element when Bruce Willis goes to Floss in Paradise. He won the lottery, and he's like, "Hey, I need a suit. I need some clothes." And she opens up that whole closet of just suits. That's what Lana has in there.
I I immediately texted you, by the way. I said, I'm disgusted. And not only
Like,
that,
who
though,
the fuck do you think you are, Lana?
what's with the hairstyle, too? Who are you?
She's this
This is a
is
new person. This is a
look,
new
no,
character.
dude, she's had her eras, bro. We had Whitney Lana, okay? We had Adam Lana, all right. We had
The
Talon
best.
Lana. We had Talon Lana. Sorry, Talon Lana was before. Then we had Adam Lana, and then we had fake, fake high school football Lana, whatever, like high school football coach Lana.
Jason,
Sorry,
hello.
Jason Lana,
Yeah,
and
don't ever
then
insult him under the bleachers, dude. Never forget.
yeah, for real, my man's was going in, and then we had which we now know probably longer homeless, but dorm Lana, fake going to school Lana. But now we have mansion Lana. Okay. We have mansion Lana, dude. All right.
We're not gonna bring up the Kemp part. She wasn't farmer Lana.
No, every time she'd come in, she'd try to kiss Clark and he'd be like, no, get away from me.
Yeah, but she wore flannel. So is that flannel Lana?
I don't know, man.
All right, but let's
That
go to
I
this.
wouldn't even think that was an era. She was just, I'm telling you, she needs a home. She was just bouncing back, dude.
This is what's amazing to me is how much worse Lex is to her because as she walks in, she says, "Oh, hey, your bodyguard. He
It's like
seemed a little weird."
yeah, I didn't know
It's
I was
not
in
a
a
bodyguard,
fortress.
idiot. It's an investigator.
He's a dick. He's a PI.
Why are you insulting her and using this tone?
Well, remember, he already beat her ass in chess. He knows she's incompetent, dude. Okay.
Over the last few days, Lon, it's become clear that I've been followed. By who? Well, doubt I have to look much further than, the family tree, but I can't be sure. Are we just going to blame everything on Lionel? Is
Dude,
that
he
all
hates
we're
his
going to do?
dad so much.
Because he loves Clark.
Yep. Well, at this point, yeah, he wanted his love, but then he saw that the love is being given to Clark. So it's like, okay, yeah, I hate you, dad, for sure.
This is how I don't know if Lana is playing games or not, or if she may not be as smart. Have you called the police? Do you really think Lex calls the cops, Lana? That he's just magically always calling them. Do you remember?
Yeah, what's
And at
Sheriff
the
Adams going to do? Oh, wait, she's dead.
she's dead and she died where you're standing. So
Ain't that a mother?
But yes, with her saying this, Lex then has to answer, after breaking every law when I was Zod Lana, that's where I no longer can ask for favors. Do you remember when I was Zod Lana and I was the reason for Dark Thursday?
This brings up a good point because how is he not just being hunted down by the police?
Joseph, isn't it obvious? Everyone knows it was Zod. He talked
Oh,
to,
it's like in Marvel, how they like like every citizen knows who Thanos is because he caused the snap. And so it's
yeah.
like, oh, so it wasn't Lex, guys. It was Zod. Okay. It was Zod.
In all fairness, though, Zod did talk in third person. So anytime he was being introduced, it was like,
They'd be like, yo,
no,
Lex, is that you? Yo, it's Zod.
Zod doesn't like to be yelled at.
Yeah,
Huh?
Zod ain't Lex.
So they obviously may think maybe he's bipolar or something, but you do bring up a valid point. I just assume it's bipolar, it's money, so or somebody's in a position
Some
of
type of
power.
rich immunity. Who knows? But yeah, he's like, I can't trust anyone, not even my own security, which is why he obviously hired the private investigator. But Lana comes over. He's like, you can trust me. Okay.
I'm here
God, shut
forever.
up. No one asked. And he's like, of course I can, dude. Yeah, she's looking. Why does she
She
look like
looks
she
like
aged?
she looks like she's 40.
Like, did she go to a presidential campaign, dude? Like, did she go through an election run?
She didn't even look like this in Reckoning when they went to John's winning award of being the senator.
She didn't look like this last week.
That's where you should dress like this. This is brand new outfit. Only
Yeah.
given to her by the one Luther.
Hey, bro. Mansion Lana. Kind of liking it.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. It's like, Lana, I want you to have this in case of an emergency. And it's just his PI's card, Robert Pontius, the dumbest name I've ever heard. And
Lex, I don't know how to use a phone. Are you sure?
I can't read, Lex. You know I dropped out of school. And she's like,
Just
look,
in
it's in
case
case of
any-
an emergency, in case anything happens to me. It's like, don't talk like that, Lex.
Why did she say it like
She
that?
said it very weird. She said it very weird.
And not only that, Joseph, don't say that, Lex. Make sure you write me in the will first.
Don't say that before you write me out of the will. I'm just being cautious, okay? And she's like, okay, sure.
Whatever you say.
God, let's get away from that. Daily Planet, Jesus, better already.
Great.
So we see in an article, Lex Luthor donates millions to rebuild the city. And so
someone's feeling bad.
Someone's major guilt trip.
Yeah.
So yeah, Clark comes into the Daily Planet. We're with Chloe. He's like, and Chloe's like, how's this for a mega dose of guilt money? Looks like that boy's feeling bad. Clark's like, well, I got bigger news. Like, what happened?
Yeah, I don't give a shit about this article, Chloe. We already know.
He's
Guess
like,
what?
I sneeze.
Okay, great, Clark. Thanks for telling me. Now, what the hell are you really talking about?
Anyways,
Chloe.
I'm gonna go back to my job.
Chloe, you don't understand. This isn't normal. Okay, Clark, are we really playing like this game? Like this isn't a big deal. No, Chloe, you don't understand. What? Achoo! And what?
Okay, everyone should have been dead. Everyone should have been thrown through that window. Also, we just saw some ass.
Yeah, no, that was why. Why did we see some ass in this scene?
To be honest, though, why is she wearing that?
Yeah,
that's not a work outfit. That's a literally going out dress.
maybe someone's interviewing a club girl to try to get the inside scoop of an underground gang.
Dumb interview. Everyone can hear her.
Also, this woman is looking exactly at Clark.
She's also looking exactly like Lois.
Maybe a younger version.
Yeah. Everyone knew it was Clark. They turn around and it's like, oh, it's clearly that guy who just did this.
You gonna cover your mouth, asshole?
Yeah, he barely covered it. It's like, oh my God, what was that? AC? Like literally air conditioning, not Aquaman. Okay.
Whoa, spoiler, AC's in this? What?
Yeah, so Clark's like, I tried to warn you, Chloe. And she's like, holy shit, you just became a walking air cannon. Let's get you out of here. What the hell? You're about to blow this office away. And she's
Clark,
like, yeah,
we
this
can't
morning.
Be here right now? Come to my office.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I just blew the barn door out this morning and it almost hit Lois while she was running. It was like 2 miles away. She's like, okay, she's pretty persistent. She's about to go on a whole crusade. Shout out Crusade because that's the first appearance of Lois in Smallville in Crusade episode. But yeah. So yeah, wow. Lois, Chloe's like, yeah, I'll handle Lois, make sure she's not hunting down this shit. And then Clark's
They're
like,
okay, in Chloe's office in the filer room, and he's about to sneeze, and she says, "How dare you? This is my office." And you know what he says? JK, I'm flirting with you now.
I love that shit, dude. It was pretty funny.
Because they're flirty?
No, it's because they're best friends.
Oh, yeah? I think one of them realizes they're best friends because somebody's dating somebody. I think the other is just trying to be all cute farmer-like. But
he's just his usual charming self, dude. Stop.
Yeah, and did you see how she put her tongue in the side of her cheek? That's how you know. Chloe Sullivan, 11 years, retired from the torch. Second year on the bottom floor. First year as full-time manager of the bottom floor. She is most likely the editor at this point. We can see the articles being posted. We can see the work being done. Jimmy is now trying to get in on top by dating Chloe Sullivan because she is the true Chloe Mother Sullivan. Let's go to the next scene.
Hell yeah. That was dope. Real cool. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to Lionel's office. And Lionel's in here digging through papers, and Lex is like, "Well, I forgot about how a concerned parent you are, Dad.
Fuck you, Dad.
What are you trying to do? Make sure I don't destroy the world again? You following me?" Lionel's like, "Dude, if I was following you, I promise you would not know." It's like,
I love that their positions have now reversed with Foil Man. So now when Lex was looking at him like he was an idiot, now we have the reverse situation of Lionel looking at him as the idiot. Once again, this is a horrible relationship. There is no trust even now.
not at all. Absolutely not. No. Lex is like, "What are you looking for? You stalking me? So because I had powers and you're thinking I'm gonna what, destroy the city again?" He's like, listen, Lex, if you remembered every little horrific thing you did, like, you would not be saying this to me right now. Like, you need to understand why people would be maybe following you."
Oh, yeah? Well, Dad, I know nothing except what Lana has told me. And she told me that we were made for each other. So guess what? I love Lana Lang, the real hero of Smallville.
Yeah, so confirm that he doesn't remember a whole 24 hours of his possession and blah, blah, blah. And so now Lionel's like, "Lex, let me help you. Like, you're obviously freaking out. You can't handle this situation." He's like, "Oh, no, I've been on the receiving end of your help before. Okay, Dad, I'll pass."
Lex, this cannot be defeated alone. Remember, we can be father son again, or maybe father Lex again, but I'm still not going to call you son because I already have that. Lex now leaves the building and he goes inside of his magic elevator, pushes the button. It starts to go down when, wait, it automatically stops and now it's filling with gas. Lex says, "Gas, you know what handles that? My gat." He
Yeah.
pulls out his gun
Oh,
and
no. Gas? I got to shoot someone.
the gas wins and Lex falls down.
Yeah, Lex can't even hold the gun right. He's falling down, and immediately as he knocks out, the hatch on the top of the elevator opens, and someone drops in like we're Navy SEALs, bro. And holy
That,
shit,
that'd be
I
cool.
already recognized my boy here, man. I was like,
Yeah.
no way they got this guy in here.
Yeah, you want a protein bar? How about an energy bar?
Dude, is that Night at the Roxbury?
Of course, it's not the Roxbury.
Dude, yeah. So it's our boy Locklyn Munro. Everyone should know this guy. He was in a lot of stuff. I think when he was like younger, he's still in a lot of stuff too, like nowadays. But um, he was in Scary Movie. He played Greg, the first one. He was in White Chicks. He played the guy who's sniffing chicks' underwear, except it was guys' underwear.
Great
So
role.
great role. And yes, Night at the Roxbury, who he also played. He played Craig. Played Craig.
Dude, I love Craig. Craig was great because then when they
Apparently, he's
go,
in Riverdale. He has like 51 episodes of Riverdale.
I tried Riverdale and I love me some Archie and Jughead, but I'm not doing the whole emo thing. You could do it for maybe a season and like mix it up, but the whole time it's just I don't know. It was like Archie sleeping with the teacher. I go, this isn't my Archie. What are we even doing? He goes for Betty Veronica, not the teacher.
You tell him, dude. Also, he was in Peacemaker that first season.
Ooh.
He
Man, they
plays
got
he plays an FBI guy. I don't know if you ever finished that show.
No, I'd never finished Peacemaker, even though I have to, because obviously, since Gunn controls it, he's definitely going to put Peacemaker in everything.
Oh yeah, he already confirmed he's part of the universe.
Which everyone should know this too. Yeah, everyone should be supporting John Cena. He is numero uno and like holds the record for the most Make a Wish Foundation.
Is it
He's
really?
always number. Yeah, it's actually great. No one is even close to him, Joseph. That's how unbelievable Cena is in real life.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really cool whenever you look. I'm not even kidding. Everyone should look it up because everyone should support him. Not just because it's DC, even though it also is a benefit for everyone.
Don't tell that to Michael, dude. He was really mad and called him a cuck because he was apologizing to China in Chinese.
And what's funny is I think it's just Cena being Cena of just wanting to apologize because he's not a bad dude, regardless of who it is, because he's like Clark. If it's Hitler, I may have to save him.
You- Would you save Hitler, dude?
I wouldn't, but Cena may. And Superman may. I don't know. Peacemaker, Superman, they could go together. Let's go to the next scene.
I love that the guy says the bear is hibernating. Over. So that means Lex is knocked out. He takes him out. So we go to the Kent house, and my man's Clark
Got the
is he
biggest bowl of soup in front
is
of
that
him.
soup? What is he doing? Like, is that like a humidifier or
I was
like
gonna say, is he have like maybe the tablets that you throw in the water, and he's just
it's like kind of like
have,
the vapor rub, but it's like in
yeah.
literally vapor form, and it's like
Vicks
helping
is
him breathe.
Vicks is God's gift to the earth. I
I
swear
mean,
to
he
God.
literally has a bottle of medicine there. Like that's gonna work on him. I feel like it wouldn't,
I don't
but
think anything would. I think this would just have to pass. Man,
yeah,
I bet
dude,
it
this has to
sucked.
pass, bro. And so Martha comes in. She got groceries, but she's like, "Hey, look, I know it's gonna make you feel better for sure. Doctor certified Martha Kent soup."
All right, and Martha kind of wins me over a little bit because not only is the soup, because Clark's like, how do I even get over something like this? I'm dying. Because this is what I even do whenever I'm sick. But what's great is, Mom, I'm gonna make you soup, and not only that, you know what you can do, Clark? You can sit down. I rented some movies for you. And I
Sick.
love that. That's Mom being great. Finally, Martha, we're back to being this person, not wearing a fucking little, was that Komodo at the very beginning? No, I didn't like that.
That
I
was
like
hot.
this. No, I like this.
Yeah, it's nice. And yeah, so he's like, fuck this shit, mom. I need to go do the irrigation ditch.
What are you gonna do, man? You were just sitting over a bowl right now of having
Martha's
the
literally
air
like,
spray.
okay, you gotta stop. Trust me, just rest. Guess who knocks at the
Damn it.
door?
God damn it, Lionel. Not
Stepdad.
right now.
Lionel's like, sorry too, but Lex, he's gone. I think he's been abducted. Clark's like, oh, well, I got a job to do now. Who do you think's behind it? Well, my initial reaction was maybe the government, but after I spoke to my contacts in Washington, I don't think so. You know?
Hey, Joseph, wouldn't he have like cameras in the elevator? Wouldn't he have like something in order to be able to show who would be kidnapping? It happened in his elevator.
Look, man,
So,
you know the situation with Luthers and their cameras. All right. I'm not even going to try to dive deep into that. You know they have issues.
well, we're about to see some Luther and their camera issues here today.
Oh,
As the
yeah.
scene does continue, we have what was it? That Lionel is now saying that with the government looking at him, Clark is shocked. Wait, what do you mean that he could be in danger? But Clark, it's because of Zod. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know what would happen with Lex. No, but Zod would.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's like you have a problem with Zod. It's not about you and Lex right now. It's like when he was possessed by Zod, he might not be honest about it all. He says he doesn't remember it, but I think he does. Well, whoever his captors are, if they push him enough, he could tell the truth about you.
why are
And
we
then
jumping to
Clark's,
that?
huh?
Why are we jumping to that? I don't know
I don't
why
know.
this.
It's kind of a reach with Lionel a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
was weird.
because honestly, if Lex did remember, you know damn well he'd be doing some weird shit right now. Like,
He wouldn't be just hanging out with Lana, regardless of if he's in love or not.
yeah, he
He would
fucking
be
stabbed her hand.
he would be so into Clark. He would be hanging out, knocking on his door immediately. Hey, buddy,
Hey
missed
man,
you.
remember when we flew together?
I don't do you.
Remember when we crash landed and I pushed you a bit and punched you and you kneeled to
Uh,
me?
hey, Clark, was I floating in the air?
Hey Clark,
Was I was I
was
doing
I
that?
a Kryptonian?
What was I wearing? Was it a black coat?
So
Was
now, so now we go to where Lex is being captive right now. So he's got
by an
some
unintelligent person, because what we're about to find out is the reason why he took him.
yeah.
Now, for the reason why that he took him and Lex freaking out here is apparently just because, hey, good morning, Mr. Invincible. If he was invincible, he wouldn't have been captured by gas. Lex then says, well, where am I? You're in a cage where lab rats belong. Oh, and before you even try escaping, you might want to consider we hooked you up with a whole bunch of wattage that could kill an elephant. Who are you? Just someone who's interested in how you possess superhuman powers. If I possess superhuman powers,
I'd be out of
I
here.
wouldn't be here. Are you a fucking idiot?
Yeah,
What
dude,
do
this
you mean
guy.
this could take an elephant down? Did you not see what I did to a city? An elephant couldn't do that.
Yeah, and so clearly this guy, throwaway villain, he sucks. He also got a partner who's just like a little bit younger, looks like, but he's just in the back. And so he's like, oh, come on, Lex, come on. We both know you're the one at the Pentagon swatting away those bullets like they were mosquitoes, all right? Not
What?
even a scratch.
Yeah,
Yeah, see,
yeah. See, we saw it on only working satellite on Dark Thursday. There was only one satellite that was working, and we had it.
yeah, what the fuck?
What the hell is that?
What are you talking about, guy?
So we know that you have powers. Just kind of wanting to know how you got them.
It's like,
My people. Lex, what are you doing right now?
yeah, it's like my people are already on to you, idiot. Your people? Oh, I
What do
think
you
that's the
mean, you
guy.
people? What do you mean, you people?
I think that's the guy caught kind of, roaming around outside. Pontius, right? Yeah, the guy downstairs with the bullet in his head. Okay. So now we pull out the gat and we're pulling it on Lex. He's like, all right, enough foreplay. Let's get this started, bud. You're going to tell me everything. And Lex is like, dude, what the hell? So
This
this
is
guy's
great.
crazy. He killed Robert
Yes,
Pontius, our light skinned caramel boy. And
man.
he clearly wasn't good PI because
He
why did he get
wasn't
caught?
good at his job. No
No.
wonder Lex was mad. He really wasn't doing what he should have. Let's go to the next scene, however, after that sad death, where Lois is wearing once again a yellow top. I'm wondering if this is the same one. It looks like it from season 4, and I believe those are the same exact pants. But she is now turning into this investigative reporter where she is wanting to uncover what happened to this barn door. Chloe then says, yeah, it was something that just happened, like random tornado that just occurred. And, it sort of just changes.
Yeah,
And things
barometric pressures.
happen.
I don't know. They can happen and just like kind of blow things away. You never know. It's like, look, Lois, it's called being realistic. I haven't been watching the Weather Channel too much, blah, blah, blah. And
You're the
so,
one to say, always keep an open mind for these things. Yeah, but Lois, listen, I still believe in the paranormal, but trust me, you just have to accept the facts. You're an idiot.
yeah, it's like, look, you're just looking no further than your modern science. And Lois is like, yeah, I don't buy anything you're saying. And then the
Oh,
barn
yeah?
door falls.
Well, look what I can do. And then it falls over. Let's go back to the great scene where we have Lex still strapped up. What are you doing with the gun,
Yeah,
man?
Wagner is the other guy, and he's like,
Yes.
"What are you doing with a gun?" He's like, "We were told specifically not to use violence." Like, okay, so I don't
What,
know.
your
Now that
boss told you to do this? Let's keep that in mind.
yeah, there's a boss. Someone hired these guys. It's
Yeah.
like, look, man, his body was bouncing bullets away like ping pong balls. Information like that is very valuable on the open market. We need to figure it out. What are you talking about?
What you listen, man, you were specifically hired. Yeah, well, guess what? I'm an entrepreneur, but you didn't know. So either
What?
you join my newest venture, or guess what? You can end up like that guy.
Yeah, the Pontius guy.
Stupid.
Your choice, idiot. Hey Lex. He's
Guess
like,
what?
I was thinking, why don't we try a little experiment, huh?
What
And
are
now
you
he
gonna
cocks the
do?
gun.
I told you I don't remember anything that was happening. Yeah, but it did happen, and I want to see it happen again. No, no, you don't understand. Boom. He shoots Lex in
He
the
just
arm.
shot his arm and he's bleeding.
Blood's everywhere.
And this is where he's like looking at him like, I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it. What? He's bleeding. Why are we not stopping right now?
Why are we now not realizing that he doesn't have power still? Listen, I know you're faking right now. What is that, fake blood? How'd you
Yeah,
do it?
yo, you got ketchup packets in your sleeve? Huh? Also, the thing is, if you had a boss, right, that hired you for this specific thing, wouldn't you want like body cams on them to see exactly what they're doing?
No, because you didn't realize that one of them was in special classes when they were younger. So there wasn't enough research that took place. Someone already seems a little lazy. However, I'm giving this boss the benefit of the doubt only because this seems like this should have been just like a simple job just to see if Lex had powers. Okay, we were able to capture him. I don't think he has powers. Why you're gonna shoot him now? Okay, well now we definitely know he doesn't have powers, so we're gonna let him go, right? That's what we're gonna do.
No, we don't. We just keep going. We keep going, dude.
But we know that he doesn't now. I saw the blood. I'm looking at the blood.
Yeah, dude, gods bleed, man. What do you mean?
I'm I'm confused. This guy thought that his setup was the most like ingenious thing where nobody could break out regardless if you were superhuman or not. He thought that his steel little things that he has wrapped around Lex's wrists were enough.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. By the way, this guy's name is Orlando Block, the one that is stupid as shit.
Block. Always
Block,
remember.
block.
Yeah.
Yeah, blockhead because he has nothing in there.
Oh my God, you found him, dude.
So now we go back to the Daily Planet, and Lois has already written up an article. Wild weather hits Freakville. She really spelled weather wrong
Um, hey, you know why she handed Chloe the story, right?
because
Why would
she's
she?
important, dude.
What? No. Because she's already an editor. That's what she
Oh,
is.
oh,
She's
right.
she's already up at the
No,
top.
she literally said, show this article to your editor.
Yeah, right. Please, let's just play games now while we're at it, huh?
Chloe literally says, yeah, I'm not doing that. It has so
This
many
looks like
typos,
crap.
lots of words, and you didn't even spell weather right. It's like, I hate to be the one to rain on your parade here, but I don't really think it's going to fly here, man. That story is not going to have a chance at all. It's like,
What are you
after
trying to say? This
you're dumb
story
as
is
shit,
great.
Lois. No, this story is way more than just severe weather, okay? It's a story about human triumph over adversity. The barn door could have chopped me in half. Read it.
I was hoping that it wasn't about herself because now that's very selfish. She's now gotten back down to the below hotness level of I'm not going to talk to her. But with her now acting this way, I was hoping she wrote a story about the barn door and how the barn door signified just what humans and man is going through. But the barn door was the main character, and the barn
Right.
door had its own life. But she didn't do that. She didn't make it artsy. She made it about herself. So that's
Artsy fartsy, baby.
I wish she was
Artsy.
artsy fartsy.
You wish that?
Yeah, dude. I'm in the Hufflepuff house, so that's what I want.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. 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 So yeah, they're just arguing again. She's just like, you know what? I'm telling you, it's not gonna fly. It's like you got typos in there, and then
You're fucking
Lois is,
jealous.
yeah, what the fuck? Lois is like, look, I think you're just a little jealous. It's like, well, really, you know what, Lois, I might be really jealous of you, but words have nothing to do with it. Fine, Chloe. Forget the Daily Planet. I don't need this place. I'll go find a newspaper that will post this for me. All right. And she's like, okay, good luck, moron. And she just does not bat an eye
Like
1 second for that.
I'm so confused by that Lois was striving this hard to but I just feel like they should have given Lois a better story than this. Maybe like the research, her going into the rubble during the Zod battle. I think that
Yeah,
would have been completely Lois being that adventure person. But a barn door while she's jogging, I'm with Chloe on this one. I know biased, but
you're so
I'm with
biased.
I'm forever. Let's go to the next scene where this is the greatest thing I have seen.
Bro, this is a wild scene.
This is wild.
We go to the mansion Lana, baby, and mansion Lana's gonna get a dose of that mansion life right now.
What are these earrings? You think those are real? You think that those are real too?
Those are in the shape of Lex's balls.
They're they're little pearl drops, like a pearl necklace I'm gonna have around my neck.
Yeah. So yeah, she literally is wearing nothing but Luther bought shit right now, and she's trying to play the piano. I don't understand. Like she's really trying to be like Lex.
She's really good.
She's like, twinkle, twinkle, little star.
She looks so sad, I guess. I'm not sure.
She's sad as fuck. She's like on the verge of tears, just pressing one key at a time.
What if she's confused because she's not getting the song right? What
She's
is
like, God damn it, where are the music notes?
Oh
But
no,
guess who her favorite person
Clark
walks
walks
in?
in. God damn.
Clark walks in. He's like, Lana,
I
what
was listening you play Twinkle Twinkle. You're getting better.
The thing is that like, why does Clark come in here and ask, "What are you doing here?" Like, they're dating, right?
Um, this is kind of weird though, where she's at and what she's doing. Not only that, let's get to weirder where he's like Lana, and then Lana turns away. I can't look at
Yeah, what? Like, it's so
you. Like,
awkward. Why is it so awkward between them every time, dude? And he's like, "What are you doing here?" Uh, well, I sort of like live here now. And
Whoa, by the way to just try to hurt the man. Like you already said, how could I love you? Now you're saying, I moved in with Lex.
yeah, and now he's like, "Oh shit!" But she goes, "You're looking for Lex. He's not here." And I didn't like how she said that. For a second, I almost thought like she knew that he was kidnapped and knew why and how. Like it seemed off. Like why she was saying
Yeah,
like, "You're looking for Lex. He's not here," and then she looks like she's guilty.
you're Joseph. She's not guilty. She's nervous. She's nervous because all she wants is now, because apparently what she was wearing last time, she now made sure that Lex signed a will. So now she is nervous, trying to play the piano, saying, This is going to be mine. Fingers crossed he's dead. She's nervous because she's just waiting for that phone call. Clark walking in saying, Lex has been missing. I think he may have been kidnapped. She then essentially, oh God, why is she not looking at him? Why is she like in a play right
They
now?
don't look at each other when they talk.
Just stare at me. What is she like? What is she doing?
She's like, "Yeah, I think he may have been kidnapped."
Has he mentioned any recent threats against him? Lana, come on. If you have some information, can you at least talk to me? I'm hoping to help him.
Now
I don't
she turns around
understand.
with a
I don't
fierce
understand,
look.
Clark. How dare you look at me this way?
Damn, I miss Paris. I miss
This
Paris,
is
Lana.
Betty Lana. She's back.
Betty, damn, I forgot about that era too. Betty, Lana, dude.
You know what,
Yes.
Lana? No matter what our differences are, with Lex, I just don't want to see him get hurt no matter what. Or maybe you have your own reasons.
What?
What? No, wait.
What are
Clark,
you
you know.
saying, Lana? I'm going dumber listening to you.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to tell you anything about Lex being kidnapped because I don't really care. You know what I care about? Clark, how did you know that Lex was going to be transformed into that monster before anyone else?
Clark's like, definitely not answering this question. Did you tell Lex about this?
Yeah, yeah. Were you running your mouth again?
Yeah. She's like, not yet. Whoa.
What is going on?
I don't understand what Lana's doing. It's like, Clark, I
Clark,
want an answer. You can't keep secrets when Lex's life is in danger. What?
wait, is she threatening Clark now?
I don't understand what I'm literally going dumb. I'm going dumb listening to her.
Joseph, she just said, Do you want to save him? How bad? Tell me. Tell me the
Yeah.
truth.
It's like, you can't keep secrets if you're trying to save someone.
Yeah. Do you want to save him, Clark? He's in
Yeah.
danger, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
you may
Lana,
have your own reasons. Yeah.
yeah, maybe I did too.
And Clark's like, if I had all the answers, Lana, I literally would not be here standing in front of you going dumb. Okay. And she's like, I just want to save him. Then do it. What?
Honestly, amazing. When she said, then do it, I put in the notes, what? I was completely lost.
Lana may have won the Academy Award right here, dude. Like straight up, because this is a performance. You
This
have
is,
you have me sold. I don't know what you're saying. I'm
I'm,
feeling a lot of things right now.
you know what? I feel like now I don't know who the heroes are anymore.
Yeah, it's like, dude, is
I'm,
Clark the villain? Is Clark the villain?
then do it. Yeah, Clark, why don't you do it?
Yeah,
Do it,
I just
dude.
want to save him. I just don't want him to get hurt. It's like, all right, then do it, bitch. Like, okay, and then
And by the way, Joseph, get out of my house.
yeah, I wish she said that. God, man, I wish you said that. She's like, don't pretend you're doing it for him as she opens the door, like, get the fuck out.
Wait, I'm still confused.
Oh, I'm actually baffled. Like, I don't know. It's a conundrum at this point.
Do you think Clark understands?
Absolutely not. He left this with no improvement on what the situation is. And so he walks out, but he hasn't left yet. He's right outside the office. Lana then pulls up Robert Pontius's car that Lex gave her. And Clark happens to hear the phone ring because she's dialing that number. He overhears and it gets the voicemail on the phone. You've reached Robert Pontius. Leave your name and number. And so Clark's like, oh shit. All right, heard that. I'm out of here. And so
Got him.
now
What
Lana's gonna
is
start looking for money, maybe some snacks at Lex's desk.
what is she doing right now?
And now she's looking for something. I don't know what she's looking for. She manages to find a remote in a, a case. It's in a case, so it's clearly
Yeah, yeah.
important.
There was a
She
lot of cases on his desk though. Look at that. There's like four. All right, why does he have so many cases? What does each case have some secret? It's like once you get to know me, you can open up box number 3. And now
Nice.
with
She
yeah,
opens her. She gets the remote, and now we got Taylor's favorite part. She gets the remote. She
she
taps it, and it
and
opens the entire bookcase to have a whole thing of screens come down in front of it.
hey Joseph, there was no password on that remote. And also that box wasn't locked. So my other question to you was he hiding this? Did he just get done? And was Lana supposed to find this?
Um, I don't know.
Because it seemed pretty easy to find Lex's own wall of weird.
Yeah, he has his own wall of weird, all right, because it's four or five TV monitors, and one is directly in Lana's bedroom.
And it's the big screen too.
It's
And
literally the main screen.
Joseph, there's actually 2 screens with Lana's bed. I try to go through each of them to see where the cameras were set up at inside of the home. What I can honestly say, because the other question is, well, wouldn't Laxton be able to see Clark speeding through the hallway then if he has all these cameras set up, revealing Clark's powers? But no, Lex has some of them set up like directly where it's just facing a corner. Just
Yeah.
facing like a corner bookshelf. And it's like, what are you even trying to film there? You know what he's trying to film? Nothing. It's all an act because this is what he really wants. So, yes, with Lana then unveiling this wall of weird, we now see that on that main gigantic screen, you know what we see is her bedroom. Not only that, but what does Lana do? She decides to, I gotta rewind.
Wait,
And
wait, wait, wait. That's my room. And so as she's rewinding, oh my God, you can see her getting undressed, but you don't see titty.
quick question. I just have a quick question for you, Joseph. Is this worse than anything Clark has ever done to her? Or is it because Simone was having sex with Clark where it was the worst thing that she ever experienced? Or is it because that Lana is so desperate for a home or a mansion that she is willing to let anything go? She's going to act offended right now, but is she really offended? Yes or no?
I honestly thought this was some type of overreaction. Like, I don't know. Like, I, considering what's happened to Lex in his life, it's like we addressed the camera issue earlier. Remember, the Luthers and their cameras. Why would he not have cameras everywhere in his mansion?
Joseph, I have a question for you. What if, now I'm just going to lay out what if for you. What if she knew where that camera was? And what if she
Oh
did this
my
all on
God.
purpose?
Why? Why would she do that?
You know why? Because now she is setting breadcrumbs. You know what that's called? Getting some power. She is now going to be able to hold something over Lex, where she is going to feel like that this is a test. I'm going to see how much she cares about me. Throwing a fit about something I knew I saw. I magically took off my top and said, you're not going to see the goods, only my back. I'm gonna find this magic remote because that's what I was really looking for in the end, and click it. Where all of a sudden, now I'm upset. Lex.
Oh yeah, there has to be a remote for that camera I saw. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I thought it was an overreaction, like because Lex's life. The man's paranoid. He's clearly being followed. He's had people kidnap him multiple times. He's had lockdowns in his own
Yeah,
mansion.
Joseph, but Lana hasn't been kidnapped. So, like, what are you talking about?
She literally was in lockdown with him in this mansion.
Lana has never been kidnapped. All right. She is the hero of the story. She gets
Right.
out of everything.
Right. She does with her kicks. She does. But yeah, stupid scene.
All right. So, who's better, Clark or Lex?
Of course, Clark is
Just
better.
like right off the bat with this, right? Because we're obviously
Yes.
lying, right? Or does this count as not a lie because you didn't ask? I mean, if you would have asked about the cameras, I would have told you, but you didn't ask.
I don't know. I think Lex might have. Well, would he lie?
I don't think he would.
Yeah, because I mean, he's pretty honest about it. Spoiler when they talk about it. So
Shh, let's get going.
okay. So yeah, Lana's offended because she's seeing herself naked. She's like, "Wow, my ass doesn't look that good in there."
I do have pancake butt. You better cut that out.
Good back. And then she presses the button, and then now goes to a different camera in the office. And this is the scene from earlier where Lex is yelling at his stupid ass PI.
All
And so
right.
now she's hearing the information. Oh yeah, Edge CD plates. I tracked you to an abandoned factory on Fifth and Hayworth. And so now Lana heard that. It's like, well, looks like I'm going to Fifth and Hayworth.
Hey, Joseph. Theory two. Do you think she already found the cameras before and she knew to rewind it because it would go into the Lex's office where she could see the conversation that was occurring that she walked into? Because how else would she know that if she kept rewinding, it's not going to be my room anymore, it's going to be the office? That's the only way that could happen. And also, what she was still looking for on his desk, which is why she knew where to be able to find out where he was. She knew about the cameras all along, and she knew where he hid them.
I thought it was just her pressing the buttons because like the buttons are numbered and it goes like different cameras, like they're numbered. So she just pressed one and then went to another one. Like,
There's no way that it magically went to the next, like it was the next scene from me undressing to the office. It's like she knew. This is my point. She knew, Joseph, whether she rewound or not, she knew what to click in order to get to the scene.
you know, a homeless person will explore every bit of that house.
Boom, boom. I'm never leaving. I'm going to find everything. So, yes. And by
Yeah.
the way,
So,
that would explain why she was sad when Clark walked in. That was when she first found the cameras.
oh my God.
Ooh.
Good theory. Good theory. So, yeah, we go to that warehouse and it looks like shit out on the outside, but on the inside, Lex is still here, obviously still being tortured. And he's like, I don't get it. Honestly, just like, how's some hairless Goliath here just not know anything? It's like, I don't know anything, man. It's like, I don't believe you. Now we know Luther Corp is involved in genetically enhanced human strength. All
Lex is
right.
bleeding, right?
Now you obviously did something to yourself. What was it? Do you really want to know, you idiot? All right. A being from another dimension, actually another planet, inhabited my body and gave me powers. When he left, it was gone. It sounds ridiculous, but it's true. And so Block here is like, you fucking mocking me? And he points the gun back at his throat. I don't understand. He actually just told him the truth.
Do you not? They did not do background checks. They forgot with this guy. He's new.
Now, why would I mock a guy who is threatening me and had just shot me?
You know I don't have powers, right? What are we doing?
I'm literally sweating. I'm being tortured. If I had powers, I'd be out of here.
I'm still bleeding out of my arm right now. I need
Just
a
a minor
doctor.
flesh wound, Lex. Shut up, you big baby.
What? He still thinks Lex is lying. Listen, do you want to keep your girlfriend happy? All right, you win. There's a serum. It's in the lab, 33rd floor of Luther Corp. It's in the vault
Ooh.
in the center cabinet. The code is
Ooh.
Julian 6969.
No, it's 452, dude. Julian 452.
I misread that. Numbers are hard. The guy then looks at him. All right, Wagner, go. So the guy who is good leaves
Oh my
while
god.
the one who's crazy gets to stay with Lex. This is a brilliant plan already. As we go to the next scene, we are going
Oh
to have an
shit.
introduction.
Ooh, best scene right here, baby. We go to a nice little penthouse. It's in like a clock tower. It looks so fucking sick. I forgot how sick his place is. Um, but yeah, it's a nice office, set up nice little lavish penthouse. And now Lionel's here. He comes through the elevator. He picks up the picture on the desk, and we see a family photo of the Queens. And he's chuckling to himself. And now we have our boy, Oliver Queen, the next official DC Comics character to be introduced in the show.
Why is Aquaman dressed in regular clothes
Oh,
now?
stop, dude. Stop.
Oh, whoops.
Stop it,
My
dude.
bad. I'm
Justin
listen.
Hartley is here. If you know Justin Hartley, my guy, he's been in I don't know how many things. He's currently known for This Is Us right now. He's been in like 100.
Chriselle's ex-husband. Yeah. Always
Mich-
remember, always selling
Michelle's ex-husband.
sunset. No, Chriselle.
Oh, Chris. Oh, you're right. You're right. Chriselle. Yep.
Yes. Thank you.
But yeah. Oh, and
Obviously, they signed NDAs.
apparently
Yeah.
right now he's playing Bruce Wayne slash Batman in the Harley Quinn and the Joker Sound Mind podcast series currently.
Oh. Have you ever listened to like any of those hero podcasts?
It was one of them. It was like the Batman Buried,
Yeah.
Unburied. I listened to that one for a little bit. It was okay, but I didn't like. I think I only heard like one or two episodes, and then I never just got back into it. I don't listen to any other podcasts other than ours.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can only take so much, and I can only take ours at this point because Jesus Christ. But I always thought with those like podcasts, it's a person describing like a news story, or is it an existing story?
Uh,
Or they're doing multiple voices with it?
so they're basically acting as those persons, and it's like I guess an original story in a sense. It's probably inspired from certain material, but it's like an original. It's like it's like you're listening to a show, pretty much, like or listening to a comic come to life.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so, yeah, Justin Hartley, Oliver Queen, known as the Green Arrow in DC Comics. This is actually the first live action adaptation of Green Arrow. Justin Hartley got to introduce us to that. So, yeah. And so now he's playing nice little rich boy with Lionel's like, oh, Lionel's super powerful. And like, what are you doing here, man? What do you want? He's like, oh, I came to welcome you. I heard Oliver Queen was staying in Metropolis now. Decided to move out Midwest, huh? Gives him a nice
And
40-year-old bottle of scotch.
it's weird because Oliver automatically seems, and by the way, I think I have to do his first appearance. I don't know it at the top of my head. If you want to look it up, it's More Fun Comics 42. That's my
More.
theory.
Okay.
I
Oliver
really didn't look it up.
Queen, Green Arrow,
Yeah.
first appearance.
Come on. Come on. It's not earlier than that. Can't be.
First appearance, November 1941, More Fun Comics number 73.
Oh, I was early. I thought 42. Damn. Was a
Yep.
little off. All
Oliver
right.
Jonas, Queen, More Fun Comics number 73, November 1941. Holy shit, dude. He goes back, bro.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah,
awesome.
yeah. He goes way back with the Spectre and everything. He was some of the original stuff where to get his books, you're spending thousands of dollars for the more fun comics, but they're also hard to find in great condition because of how old they are. I mean, they're approaching 100 years. Whoa.
Well, I was going to say, wait, even after Arrow, I wonder how much it actually costs.
Yeah. You gonna look it up? You gonna buy it for me?
Hell no.
Why? I thought you let me.
Joke's on you, dude. Um, so yeah, Oliver's like, man, nice gesture, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You're the Lionel Luther after all, huh? And so you've always been so generous. So Oliver, when I read in the papers, Oliver Queen moves to Metropolis, I was very curious. I mean, you've made such a name for yourself in Star City. Shout out Star City. Why would you relocate? Well, how can you resist these views, man? And
Not
so
to
he's just
mention
being a
the
nice,
crisp Midwestern air.
yeah.
Mm.
And I love it now because why we figure out Lionel's actually questioning him. He's like, "Have you had a chance to touch base with my son yet?" No, I haven't talked to Lex at all yet. It was like he's changed a lot since your boarding school days together. Well, that's cool. I hope he's gotten out of your shadow already. He's like, we've all changed though. You know what, Lionel? Actually, I'm gonna give him a call. I'll give him a call today. How about that?
Lionel actually for the first time does stand up for Lex, where Lionel says, "Oh no, he's not the same one. He's actually grown into his own." What?
Yeah, he does say that. He does say that.
Why are you now wanting to be with Lex? What is
He won't
this?
say this shit to his face.
Yeah, I'll say it behind his back. Why wouldn't you say that to his face?
Yeah.
But it's weird that this is the first time where maybe he looks at Oliver as a bigger threat than anyone else I've seen, where he's going as far as defending his own son.
It's because he's the
Oliver,
other billionaire playboy, dude.
I was gonna say, and much sexier.
And he's got hair.
Lionel's like he's gonna lose.
My poor son. But he does say, he's like, well, you might have a hard time reaching him, Oliver, because it seems that Lex has been abducted. And Oliver's like, what? He's like,
Oh
what the
no.
hell? He's like, look, I remember in the Excelsior school plays, you were always so good, so convincing. It's like, Lionel, look, I'm involved in a lot of business, as you know, but I can assure you, abduction is not one of those. So shut up. And cool name drop on the
Int-
Excelsior because we have seen Excelsior in Lex's flashbacks of his school days. So that means they went to that same school together.
Joseph, I was completely thrown off with why I love the introduction of Oliver Queen. Now we're already getting him this early. I was just confused. Why is Lionel think it's him? Like, why would Oliver
Well, because
really
he even
do this?
points this out too. He just moved in. He just found out that he had the only working satellite on Dark Thursday, Queen Industries. And so he's thinking, holy shit, maybe you're the guy. Maybe you're the one who abducted Lex. And that even had me thinking, because when he mentioned that, I was like, oh shit, Block's dumbass mentioned that earlier. So it's like,
Why
interesting.
would he do this?
But yeah, why would he? You don't
Yeah,
know.
it's like, haha, welcome to the city. Is that like what they do as best friends or something? Him and Lex back in the old boarding school days, they would kidnap each other and then torture the other with a crazy person. And that's how you know, bro, I'm here.
Yeah, Lionel does even say, he's like, if you have so much, if I find out you even laid a hand on this whole thing with my son, you will find out why I'm so powerful and scared of.
All right, but we do have to remember the other guy who is one of the other henchmen, the nice one, saying our boss said not to hurt him. So if you're saying that Oliver is the one that hired him, this guy Block is already breaking the rules. So my question to you is, who
Because
you
he's an
blaming?
entrepreneur, dude.
Are you blaming Oliver or are you blaming Block? Whose fault is this?
It's definitely Oliver's because the man
I don't
hired
know
Block.
how. I don't know how. Let's have this continue though. Let's go to the next scene where it is Clark still not feeling so good here
He can't
because
even use his powers to the full extent.
on his way to the Daily Planet, he actually stopped a little short and he had to run the rest of the way. And this man is sweating like crazy. He really
Dude, he
could use
looks
some
like
water.
shit. He looks like shit. Holy fuck. And Chloe's like, okay, honestly, sit down here. Keep that fucking mouth and nose shut,
She
dude.
says covered up with his Ziploc bag and shut up. You can hang out
Yeah.
here for a little bit.
It's like, why are you here? And so now Clark just has a moment. He's like, so I went to the mansion. Lana was there.
Yeah, they're living together. You saw that, huh?
And so Chloe already
Chloe, you're the
knows.
worst friend.
How does she
What are you?
know?
Because her and Lana are BFFs, right? Why would she? Can she not tell Clark anything?
No, she can't.
Seems friendship is one-sided a little bit right now. Chloe, grow up. But with Clark now going to Chloe and telling her, well, she said at the mansion that there was this private eye, and this is his address. So maybe you can look this up on your computer. Chloe says, yes, I can definitely do that. You know what? To think that you escaped from the Kryptonian land of the lost. Haha. And now you have to save Lex Luthor by having a cold. You know, I guess heroes don't get sick days, do they? Yeah, they also don't put the world in absolute jeopardy. I'm no hero, Chloe. Oh, here it is. Bye. Just get
515
out.
Grant Street. That's where Robert Pontius lives.
Chloe, this could
Or
be
his office.
dangerous.
That's where his office is. Sorry.
Chloe, this could be dangerous. Clark, do you not just remember you saying that you had to walk here? Trust me, it's going to be faster if I drive you. Get in the damn car. Clark says, no, no, it's too. Uh. He sneezes, but this time he finally understands manners and he covers his mouth. Where then Chloe says, ooh, strong hands, get in the damn car. We now cut to the next scene. Let's get to the hero of the story.
1024 Hayworth. We're at that warehouse, that abandoned factory, whatever. Lana's here, just pulled up, calls Chloe. Chloe, it's Lana. Whenever you get this message, I need you to check out an address. 1024 Hayworth. Call me. Why did it go straight to voicemail? Like, it didn't even ring.
Well, it's obvious, and that is because with Lana, she sends her to voicemail.
Block shows up immediately after she hangs up the phone. Hey,
She's
dumb idiot. You looking for Lex? I saw your headlights.
Lana calls her way too much because it's her only friend. Lana, I'm so done. Like she
Jesus. She
she
screens her
has to,
calls.
she has to send her to voicemail automatically, and then if it's serious, she'll call back.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. So yeah, looking for Lex, huh? And so now we
We
cut
have the
back.
psychopath.
Now we cut back to where Clark and Chloe found Robert Pontius's office. And so apparently this guy's living lavish. He's got good business going. He's got a nice office. Um, he's like, and so Chloe opens his computer and is like, holy shit, this is gonna take me hours. Like, you really don't appreciate the stuff I do here, Clark, all right? And so Clark actually manages to use X-ray vision, finds that there's a whole vault or whatever, an office, mini office inside of that wall that it's in the office. So he's like, wow, I mean, even with the stuff he knows, you still got it, Clark. And so he manages to go ahead and tear open is like the steel wall,
Dude, there
but
has to be a camera in this office, right?
no, there's not.
Explain to me their camera situation.
No one believes in cameras, dude, except the Luthers now. Maybe just
With
Lex.
with Clark though ripping it halfway, he does get tired. And now all of a sudden, Chloe, Mother Sullivan, figures it out. She says, Clark, you know, if your sneeze could do that, maybe you could actually just blow it. And he says, Chloe, I just can't force a blow. She says, no, just blow hard like you do when you sneeze. You know what? This is gonna be stupid. You know what, Clark? If you sneeze that way, that means your lung capacity is ginormous. That means that this is easy for you to be able to burn down. Listen, this isn't a birthday cake, okay? It's a steel fucking door.
She's like, look, let's see what you got. Huff, puff, and blow this motherfucking door down, dude.
And she gives him that look. And okay,
Okay,
fantastic
apparently, wait,
scene.
we just got confirmation that he blew that barn door 7 miles away.
So Lois ran 7 miles and then back.
Sounds like it. Sounds like a general's daughter to me.
Jesus Christ.
That's why she looks so good, man.
Okay, man. Is this what we're going to be doing all season long?
Absolutely, dude.
Let's get to a cool scene, please.
Yes, because now we get our new power officially. Clark takes in literally all the air in the office, probably. I think Chloe should start suffocating a second.
Chloe's dead.
And then he blows and he manages to literally blow down the damn wall. Holy shit.
And by the way, I put in the notes because I didn't realize it with the sneeze either. I did not connect the dots. I go, Chloe's the greatest. Chloe is here for a reason, and it is to guide Clark. I love everything about Chloe.
For real. No, it's not, it's a nice moment. It's sweet because she feels proud of herself. She's like, good thing you didn't have garlic today.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like, was she gonna expect bad breath or something? Like
Oh,
vampires?
I thought she was talking about him farting or something.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it either. It
Good
was a
thing you
dumb
didn't.
joke.
Good thing you didn't have garlic, right? Toot toot. Am I right?
I didn't get it, dude. It was weird. But so they end up going through the office. They're finding information. And so this the steel the steel wall is blowing my mind. It's literally like a huge chunk. And so
It's so thick. It's honestly like a good 2 feet.
so they immediately find something. It's like, okay, it looks like maybe Pontius was onto something. Looks like at a random warehouse. Is like, well, I'm just gonna have to go over there. Chloe, you definitely stay here because it could be dangerous. Like, just go to the planet, wait for me there. Now shut up. And Chloe's like arguing with them, but he's like, nope, shut up, and speeds out of there. So apparently he can speed run again.
Okay, so I was weirded out, and I hope that maybe Chloe was playing her own game there. With Clark now finding this room, dude, if I'm Chloe, I'm stealing things. Oh, here's a new story. Oh, here's some research I didn't know about. Oh, what's this?
Oh,
It's
she
not a
probably
hard.
definitely took some things.
Okay, so it's like, Clark, yeah, no, I want to go with you. What are you doing? Stop. Oh, too fast. What do I get?
Yeah,
I
so no one's gonna investigate that office after they find out Robert Pontius is dead.
That's a hole in the wall. Guys,
Literally a hole in the wall.
someone's got to fix that.
No one heard it. No one felt it.
Let's go to block the genius here.
Block the genius. They managed to get the serums. And the last time we saw this was literally the viruses in one vial.
I
Yes?
was I was gonna say, Joseph, these are viruses. That's what I
These
put
are
in the
the
notes.
fucking viruses. And how does he still have them?
Why does he have them? Also, another question we don't ask ourselves when we're Lana.
Oh my god. Lana is now in here. Oh, look what I found. No. What's she doing here? Well, let's just say that she's here to spend some quality time with you, man.
What? Let her go. You don't need her. Well, we'll see it. We'll see if that's quite true because now that we have the serum, we're gonna need somebody to use it on. Lana's like, don't worry, Lex. I've taken a whole bunch of needles before. I wanted to see my parents. This is nothing.
Dude, even
So
touching that, isn't that gonna fuck up everyone in the room?
I don't know what it is, Joseph. I really have no clue.
It's the world's deadliest viruses, bro. All right.
But if it is, everyone's dead right now. There is no
The
coming
little, you
back.
know how they test the syringe to make sure it's coming out? Like, as soon as he squirts it out, everyone's dead.
This seems like that this would immediately. In fact, they released a disease, and now everyone in Smallville is probably dead,
Yeah,
or
facts.
Metropolis.
Facts. Facts. And so, yeah, it's like, I say your girlfriend's about to be a good guinea pig, huh? So, yeah, Lana's like freaking out, like, holy shit, you still have viruses, Lex? Why? And yeah, Block
No,
is
she's
dead.
looking
He's
at the
squirting it
needle
all
getting.
over his hand.
She's looking at the needle getting turned on. Shut up. She's like, oh, I remember, not again, not again.
Yeah. Yeah, no, not me, the guinea pig, no.
Make sure
So,
you put
yeah,
it in my good arm.
Lex is definitely freaking out. Like, Jesus Christ. And so somehow he's like, now in case this stuff really does turn you in some kind of super chick, um, just remember there's a gun pointed at Lex. So
Get
get away from me.
away from me.
Wait, it
Wait,
won't work on her. The serum was tailored for my blood chemistry.
Lex, no.
So Block's like, well, then I guess it's time to wake the sleeping dragon.
Lex then headbutts him. Lana then spin kicks the other guy. Now Lana grabs the gun and she says, I'm the hero of this story. She then has them with the gun to their face. She puts her arm behind her back to let loose of Lex.
She
Now,
looks down and Block immediately overpowers her.
oh yeah, but not anymore because Lex has the virus in his hand. He shoots a Block. Now all of a sudden, did Block hit the electricity?
No, Block shot the gun on accident and hit the tank that was flammable. Also, did you see the foam come out of Block's mouth as soon as he got shot with the syringe?
Yeah, Joseph, everyone's dead. If that's the virus,
his body needs to be burned alive.
Well, it's getting burned right now.
Yeah, and Clark, we see that his powers are still tricky right now. He's like jogging back to the warehouse because he had to stop. Man's out of breath still. So yeah, Lex and Lana are like spilling all these chemicals in the fucking lab.
The heroes. Yes.
Yeah. And they're trying to get out of the emergency hatch that's on top of the little room they're in. And so, to no avail, that can't get out. The flames are everywhere. And they're like, well, I guess this is it, man.
Lana, he's like, Lana. This is all my fault. He's touching her face. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to film you. And now all of a sudden, a big whoosh of air comes through the building. All the fire is gone. And they say, I did that. Now, we don't know which one did it, but both Lex and Lana think that they are the ones that caused the fire to disappear. Not knowing that Clark is hidden in the corner. He probably fell down because he's so damn sick. Decided
yeah, the man looked like he collapsed.
Yeah, I'm not running anymore. He then closes the door, and then we are ending on that scene where Lex and Lana think the power of love defeated the fire.
Yeah, they looked at each other like, oh my God, we're meant to be.
See?
God wants us to be together, Lex.
These are crazy fucking people.
Also, I feel like their eardrums will be like blown out, bro.
I don't know. Joseph, they obviously can survive one of the world's deadliest viruses of being unleashed. Okay, I think they're good. Which, by the way, maybe that's why Clark is now good. Somehow it was a counteractive thing where the virus then affected him in a good way.
Nah, just had to pass, dude. Nah, man, he just had to pass that sickness, bro. He just had to have a day of it.
I was just saying that maybe Lana and Lex are now infected with something. Infected with love.
So we actually go to the next day. I assume it's the next day, but we're at the farm. We're at the camp farm. Looks like I saw Clark already in flip flops. I was like, "What the hell?" And then Chloe comes up. They're about to go have a. They're about to go have a lake day.
What? So what is?
Why are we still going to Crater Lake? I don't understand.
Because I like to feel the pain right now, Joseph. It's been a bad year.
So now Chloe and Clark planning a lake day. They're about to go. Lois comes up, is like, guess who just made the Inquisitor? Global warming or alien invasion? And my God, that article is in the companion, by the way. It's so bad.
How good is it? This is your girl, so come on. I need you to read it to me.
All right. Hold on. All right. A daily jog turned into a near-death experience for a Smallville resident as a massive barn door fell from the sky, landing mere inches from the jogger. The question remains, how did a barn door fall from the sky on a day when the weather was perfectly sunny and clear? But yeah, it says, by Lois Lane. Scientists have been consulted and theories placed on the table, such as a microburst being almost like a mini tornado. But the weather patterns for the area do not indicate any reason for the creation of a microburst. According to our consulting theorists, aliens could be a very plausible reason. Smallville, located
it's going to take a good turn here.
Smallville, located several hours outside of Metropolis, often seems to be a haven for weird occurrences. Body swapping, prom queens, people behaving totally erratically, not to mention those folks of the turn to dust and kill you variety. Could this weird... by the way, that's Tim.
It's Tim. Shout out. Yeah. Hey, always remember.
Could this weird stuff be the result of alien intervention? And could these bursts of winds have something to do with spaceships landing faster than the blink of an eye? Here in Metropolis, there have also been lights in the sky. These strange auras were seen in the skies above Metropolis nights ago. Scientists have been unable to confirm what exactly they resulted from. My theory? Aliens are coming, and it's time to be careful, especially if your place of residence is Smallville, USA.
All
Bam.
right.
Lois Lane.
So it seems like she's really making it, and I'm very happy for her because this is the first step, and she's not really wrong because you could sell the alien theory because Zod kept introducing himself to everybody in third person. So
Absolutely.
everyone knows that this person is an alien. It's the only reason why Lex is not in prison. But with Clark and Chloe then being able to see, well, I'm great that you have some journalistic integrity. Listen, I don't know. I don't think that I've made my life happy or anything. I
The thrill
just
of discovery. I love it. I
love the
think I found my
sense of
calling.
ink. The sense of ink, Joseph. It turns me on. All right, well, weirdo, how about you just come to the lake with us and we can celebrate with the first splash? Have you looked at the sky? It looks like it's about to rain. You guys have fun by yourself.
All right,
Oh,
so now she leaves, but
yes.
Clark and Chloe come up with the idea, I wonder if I can do this. My man's Clark really sucks in again, super breath, and he
Chloe's dead.
clears the skies up, bro. It's now
And,
sunny in Smallville.
and it's really cool how it's done. Once again, the super breath thing was really great. I really enjoyed all of these parts, even with now Lois leaving the barn, kind of proven wrong. I love it. She sees the sun and she says, well, I'm going now. So
Yeah, show off that
obviously,
body.
okay, she wants to. All right.
Final scene, baby. All
So
right.
we now get to a dirty scene. And I guess you can say this is a notebook with a walk to remember in it. Maybe that's what we have here is a
Stop. You need to stop.
Okay, well, somehow this is better than anything Clark has done. So, as we go to the next scene, as I mentioned before, with Lana already knowing about the cameras, setting the breadcrumbs, now she has to set the trap. She now decides to go into Lex's office and she is pressing the monitor buttons again. And she is revealing her undressing at the perfect moment of Lex walking in. And she kind of looks like she's about to cry as if this really hurts her.
Yeah, I get
And
it.
he comes in smiling. Oh, hey, cool. Yeah, you got it. You got tapes.
Hey,
Hey, see the cameras?
when I moved in, I didn't think I'd be living with Big Brother. And he's like, I have cameras everywhere. Like, that's just how it's set up in my house. I see. So
Please do it with the French accent. I see.
I see. I see.
This could be a bois.
You see me naked.
By the way, Lex
Dude,
is like,
he's like literally seeing how she's getting naked. He's like, was I breaching security when I was alone in my bedroom?
yeah, you were, you naughty girl.
Yeah, you weren't following the proper protocol, Lana.
Yeah, you were being bad.
And he's like, Lana, like, this is, you got,
What?
like, you clearly have the wrong idea here. Does she? Does she?
I am not a pervert. I just like watching you undress.
Dude, look, you clearly got the wrong idea, man. I'm not a pervert, I promise. Look,
All right,
those cameras are only viewed for emergency purposes when I need to look back at something.
Joseph. So you're also trying to tell me, according to you, that those buttons signified what room in order to play on the big screen. How many buttons were there?
There's
Four?
like four.
So he has four main big cameras. One of them in Lana's room, one of them underneath her toilet seat. All right.
Dude. Oh my god. He's a pervert, man. I don't know. Like, He can't wiggle his way out of this one. He
Sure,
can't.
you can. When you're talking to a homeless person.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. But yeah, he's like, those cameras are only viewed if there's an
Buy
emergency.
me at 3 a.m. when I'm feeling lonely.
Sometimes I get bored. Okay.
Only if there's an emergency, though.
And she's like not buying it. She's not buying it at all. It's
Because
like
she can't lose the power.
I would never invade your privacy like that. But
But
you
you
already
already
have.
have when you
Oh my
spanked
god.
me.
You already invaded the fuck out of me. Lex, the cameras go or I do. And he's like, okay, the cameras will be gone within the hour.
From your room, but not under the toilets.
Yeah, only in your room. The cameras are
He
gone.
makes it very clear.
The camera, he
Only,
says the camera, not plural. Nope, no other cameras. The camera in your room will be down within the hour.
not the bathroom, though. That's my
Nope, nowhere
space.
else. Just your room. Just that one camera. But the
But
rest of them stay.
she
This is
looks
how I live,
down.
Lana. You're free to make other arrangements, go live on the streets, but this is the way I live, okay? If you want the mansion, you get the cameras, and it's not going to change. And he's pretty stern about it. And she's like, I guess.
I
And
was
it's like,
gonna
dude,
say, they didn't show her say okay.
yeah, they didn't. They just cut it off. So now we go back to the dope Oliver Queen penthouse clock tower. And look who comes through the elevator now. It's the cool henchman, Wagner.
Nice one.
Nice. Yeah, the nice one. He's looking for something.
And it turns out that what was it? That he was in fact working for Oliver this entire time, where he knows a secret door where Oliver must be practicing.
Yeah, so he goes
Because
out to the roof because as soon as he opens the door, an arrow gets shot right next to it.
and it's green and it's bright and I love it. And what I love is that Oliver, he really is asking, "Hey, I thought I told you no violence."
I loved how serious it actually got. Like he really went
Yes.
like this is like the green arrow portion, I feel like. He's like, I thought I told you. You only use violence if it was necessary. Sir, it was
Uh,
Block. He went rogue. I
did you
tried to
not
stop him.
know? He's an entrepreneur.
He's like, he went rogue. I couldn't stop him. He was going to jeopardize the whole thing. He was going to kill him. It's like, well, we couldn't have that now, could we? Speaking of
Uh,
which, how's my old buddy Lex doing?
and apparently the man reveals that whatever powers he had, they are long gone. But sir, there's someone else in the warehouse because we have cameras. Someone who has abilities. Find him. Okay. Oliver, love it. I love everything.
White suit, dude. Got the white suit on. What is he, Lex?
I just wish he had a little bit of a tiny, even if it's peach fuzz, douchey goatee. If he
No,
had something that was
dude.
just starting, I would be so into it because then he's dirty Ollie. That's what I, and by the way, that's weird for me to say because my son's Oliver. God
Yeah,
damn.
dude. Stop being weird.
Yeah,
You're a
sorry.
father of an Oliver.
The problem is he's so good looking. It's just I can't use his name. So
I
should I,
can't. I don't think a goatee would look good on him with his hairstyle, man.
or he has to be a little rugged. I need a little rugged out of my Green Arrow.
Well, we kind of got it a little bit right here. You went full dark mode a little bit.
It's a white suit. But you know what, Joseph? How about Borneo?
Borneo. What does that mean?
Um, I don't know. I think it's kind of signifying he's gonna destroy everything. That's how I got it because as Oliver then shoots his bow and arrow into the sky, it then falls on Borneo on the daily planet globe at the exact spot because he never misses. Oliver Queen is here. Oliver Queen wears a white suit just like Lex. I don't know if they shop at the same place. I was a little bit thrown off. Why is not green and black? I would love it a little bit more, but I am happy we finally have him. And he came a lot sooner than I ever thought.
Same, dude. I literally did not remember this whatsoever. When I saw him first show up with the scene with Lana, I was like, oh shit, we get him this early? I was like, because obviously episode 4 is Arrow. It's literally titled Arrow. So I
But
figured
that's
that
why I
was
thought it was weird. Because okay, well, we know that he's Green Arrow. So is it now maybe episode 4 we're gonna see him in a suit?
okay. This is weird because I'm looking up Borneo, and it keeps coming up with an island in like Asia, and then like Native Americans, like the natives of Borneo. So it's what does he mean by that?
Is he racist? Maybe he had a bad experience. Is that where he stayed when he had the ship crash?
Okay, let me see. Okay, I found something.
What'd you find?
I don't know. It says Krypton site, and it says the significance of Borneo. So let's see what happens.
If there's
But
a
yeah, he shoots an
spoiler,
arrow.
you
Why does
better
he
not
shoot an
tell me.
arrow? Oh yeah, he shoots an arrow. And I don't get that. Like he shoots an arrow, it's going towards the moon, but then it drops down and hits directly on the daily planet globe outside.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
He's going to shoot the world. He's going to paint the world with green. He has arrived and he is going to leave his mark. I feel like this is signifying, man, who's going to be the real hero now? Lana, Clark, or Ollie? That is what I'm curious about this season. I am happy. And so, not only this, though, Joseph, and this is what I mean by somehow this is getting worse for Clark. Everyone now is paired up with somebody. Clark
Yep.
then is constantly getting things thrown at him by Lana. Even though he flirts with Chloe, Chloe is with Jimmy, and Lois just seems to talk shit all the time. So I can't really talk to that right now. But now somebody's trying to take my place as the hero after I just got done cleaning up Dark Thursday. I have done so much. I got sick. I was
Yeah.
sick. And
Yeah.
now someone's going to come in, steal my place, steal my girl, steal my world. He's already trying to take my new stepdad.
No, he's not.
He's playing hard to get right now. That's their game. Yeah. If you were to lay a hand on Lex, I'll come after you. Oh, don't come after me. I would hate that, Lionel. Come after me. Do you see where I'm getting that though with the two and how they acted in the room together? I felt the chemistry right off the bat. I knew that this was going to be a relationship that could threaten Clark. So it goes back to Clark is losing everything and it's coming fast. And I don't know if he's going to, he may turn evil. Clark's eventually going to break. And these are Jarrell's tests. And Jarrell is going to end up being right where he says he is going to rule them with his fists.
Hmm. So I'm reading all these
What
things.
are
It's like
you
a whole
doing?
it's a whole thread right now. Sorry. I was reading this whole thread of Borneo. So like people are just speculating. Like it's not even confirmed, but like they're saying since Borneo is an island in Asia, they're thinking that maybe he said it because that's where he learned his archery skills, the jungles of Borneo.
Makes
Um,
sense where he was.
and then, and then they're saying that also maybe he was just calling his shot and using Borneo as a thing. Um,
Not
and
against the people of Borneo, like
I
not a
don't know. And
racist.
then call and then saying for the guy to go find the person who has the special abilities. Um, Yeah, I don't know because he shot it at the globe and a specific part of the globe, I guess. So maybe that was like signifying that he's hitting Borneo on the globe. I don't know. Yeah,
So
Borneo
maybe
makes no sense.
maybe it was to signify this arrow's going through Clark's heart because I'm about to steal everything.
Dude, stop it, man.
What?
Dude, I know he's cool and all, but like don't do that.
Okay, come on. You're gonna have sex with Oliver, you're gonna have sex with Clark.
Both.
You couldn't handle that.
Clark will make love to me. Oliver
No,
will
he
fuck me,
wouldn't.
dude.
You know what I want? I want Cal.
Well. We
All
finished
right.
Sneeze. Lots of things happen. We got our first appearance of Oliver Queen. Justin Hartley. We had a dumbass henchman named Block who got infected with all the viruses in the world. We had Lana finding out Lex is a peeping Tom.
She
We
found them, right? Yeah, right.
and then Clark has a new superpower. Super breath.
Yes, the big deal. That's what I
Big bad
mean.
wolf, baby. Big
This
bad
episode
Clarky.
had the big bad blow. With this episode, great moments overall. I just hated that Lana somehow thought she was going to be able to take on the henchman on her own. We once again had another hero type moment from her, and she blew it. So I don't know if she's supposed to be the damsel of distress or not, but why is she doing these things? We also have Clark. I just I just don't want him to hurt. I feel like he's done that enough.
Yeah.
And now this season, him already being sick, Joseph, I'm worried. I'm
Dude.
nervous.
He might have another tough year. I can't remember. I think it's gonna be okay. I mean,
Back to back tough years. I don't.
look, man, he's got superpowers. Lois making her way to the newspaper life, and yeah. So,
Yeah, everyone is progressing but me.
hey, man. Hey, no, he got a super breath. He's progressing.
Thanks to Chloe, right?
Oh yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah.
Well, the two nerdy idiots were once again your lovely hosts today on the Somebody Save Me podcast. We are officially done with episode 2 of season 6, Sneeze. We will be back next week for episode 3, Wither.
Achoo!
Yeah. So we'll catch you next week. We're out of here. Adios.
Muchachos.
Yeah, good one, good one, good one.